Welcome back to Boxing on Rap. I'm Emmett. If the artist now listen, okay, so we just jump right into it. If you're a Showbiz the Adult fan, as I am, right, you would have heard that he pretty much said he has on good word that one, Errol Spence has left split ways with Derrick James. And two, he had evidence of that for when he showed clips of the video of him training Ghost, Frank Martin. All of the Errol Spence brand stuff was gone. And I mean, who looks for that, right? I don't know, but I don't. But for certain, he does have some connections to that camp. So having him say that he said he had it on good word, and by now this is probably old news to you because if you are a fan or other YouTubers have picked up on it, so I'm not telling you anything new. But what I am here to say is, if it is not Derrick James, then who would it be, right? Who would actually fill in those shoes if Errol Spence is coming back to fight? It's not a given that Errol is coming back to fight. As a matter of fact, it could be that Errol calls it quits because, to be honest, he took a beating. He's had a lot of accidents that have taken a lot out of him. And whether or not he still feels like he can do a lot of athletic things in the gym, that doesn't mean they're going to translate over to a fight. And knowing Errol, he doesn't really take too many low quality opponents, so he'll probably want to jump in with an elite person, and then that would, you know, it would probably be bad for him, right? If he doesn't have that step. I mean, one more fight like that, and that could ruin him in and out of the ring, right? But let's just play with the notion that he's coming back and he's actually healthy. Who would be the trainer? Well, two trainers come to mind, and they're probably the obvious picks. You might agree. Now, these are whether or not they would train or not train anymore. It doesn't matter. Virgil Hill is the one that comes to mind. Virgil Hill had taken Arturo Gatti, who was just a puncher, a brawler. Had a lot of power in both hands, but he was not refined in no way, shape, or form. He was getting his ass beat all around the ring while he was giving ass beatings, but he wasn't really technically there. He put it together for him. He made him a boxer puncher. Enough so that he reinvigorated his career. So I think that's something, if not Virgil Hill, right, obviously, but a trainer like that can capitalize. We know that Errol already has that kind of style, which is a boxer slash puncher brawler type. Errol's not too technical. You don't think of technicalities when you think of Errol, which also makes me think the probably glossy choice, Freddie Roach. And people say, "Oh no, Freddie doesn't have it anymore." And listen, Freddie took a machine like Manny Pacquiao and got him enough skill sets to become probably the best in his era ever. Gave him angles, gave him new nuances, right? I mean, Manny had all the tools. He just didn't have the tools he needed to add to that box to make him all around. When he got in with Freddie Roach, he did. Now you might say, well, Manny was already great, like probably prone to be great. Well, let me tell you, he turned his brother Bobby into a world champion. Bobby's nowhere near as skilled as Manny, but he gave Bobby enough tools to turn him into a world champion. Along with other fighters that he has gotten along the years. But if there are things missing, Freddie can teach him. He's very smart. Because the kind of fighter that Errol is the kind of fighter, it's kind of trainers, those kind of trainers that can take punchers and turn them into boxer punchers. And Errol is more of a puncher, brawler than he's a boxer, but he does have some of those skills already. So if you get a trainer that can give him the boxer puncher angle, I think you have it all together. I'm not saying these two trainers have to be it, but what other trainers do you think he should seek out in order to already form what he has into something bigger and add some tools to his box of tricks? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think? Would you want him to go with? And if it's quits almost, or is Errol done? Do you think he's done? Put also that in the comments below. And until the next video, I'm out. Peace.